Do you have the habit of using electronic products before bed? Do you feel electronic devices keep you awake and have trouble falling asleep at night? Even though you may feel so bright-eyed tomorrow morning, do not be duped by your apparent vigor. You are still carrying around a heavy load of sleepiness, or what scientists call sleep debt. In fact, the recommended amount of sleep for men is 7 or more hours a night. If you sleep fewer hours than your body needs, unfortunately, you have a sleep debt. A hormone called cortisol will be produced by the two adrenal glands, which can help you stay awake in the morning. Another hormone called melatonin will be produced to increase feeling of sleepiness during low cortisol secretion. In other words, melatonin plays a vital role in conveying information about darkness to the body. In addition, electronic devices emit blue light to the eyes at night, so the release of melatonin will be delayed and the feeling of sleepiness will be decreased.
In a method session, participants in this investigation were 30 students from the City University of Hong Kong. The students were chosen randomly and they were asked to respond to a questionnaire about their site of sleep debt and the relationship between such sleep debt and the use of backlit electronic devices at night time. Was distributed via email and Canvas for all participants, and we collect the result online by Google Form. The participant finished the questionnaire within 5 to 7 minutes. All questions are in multiple choice format. In question 3, the participants are required to fill out the Edward Sleepiness Scale Service. The ESS originally is designed to measure a patient's sleepiness subjectively. This specific survey can determine how likely the participants are to doze off in several situations. We scale the answer from 0 to 3. 0 represents never getting dozed off, and 3 represents high chance of getting dozed off. Apart from this, question 5 evaluates whether the participants are highly or low user of electric device.
According to our research, sleep debt matter is highly related to our sleep habits. Before we started our investigation, we believe that only a minority of students are experiencing sleep debt problem in their daily life. Surprisingly, the significant fact of our research is that university students have slept for only 2 to 6 hours routinely. Lacking time of resting has become a habit of the participant at night time, whereas sacrificing sleep times could lead to poor consequences in the daytime, since it would affect the concentration and emotional factor when working on some tasks, like doing assignment or discussing a topic. So, how could we maintain a good sleep in order to stay awake from the morning? Reviewing on the previous studies, melatonin is the key element to assist people's sleep. It increases sleepiness, decreasing core temperature, and increases the peripheral temperature in humans, which is important to help us fall asleep steadily during the bedtime. Nevertheless, the blue light of electronic devices has soft wavelength, as well as overbright, and suppress the formation of melatonin in comparison to others' lives, and it becomes a barrier to sleep. Thus, what actions can we do to deal with sleep debt in our daily life? First, doing exercise every day. Then, we can have food that contain maintenance, such as tomatoes and milk. And we should avoid ingesting caffeine after afternoon. We should turn off the light before we sleep. And the most important is to stay away from the electronic devices for at least 1 meter when you sleep. In summary, sleep debt is a common phenomenon in society. However, if everyone can switch off your mobile phones during bedtimes instead, we could highly facilitate our sleeping quality and sustain a healthy lifestyle.